Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Tuesday, 24th of September 2024. This day is celebrated as World Day of the Deaf. This day is dedicated to raising the awareness about the rights, needs, and achievements of the deaf individuals and promoting inclusivity and accessibility for the deaf community worldwide. From the Indian history point of view, on 24th of September 1932, the Pune Pact was selected between Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the Yerwada Central Jail, Pune. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that Prime Minister Modi meets Ukrainian President Zelensky before leaving United States. PM Narendra Modi with the Ukrainian President Zelensky. India purchase of Russian oil not discussed, says a Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Monday, September 23, 2024 in the afternoon before departing New York for the New Delhi. Mr. Zelensky's team had requested the meeting, according to Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. There was no discussion on India's purchase of Russian oil, Mr. Misri said as he briefed journalists on Monday, referring to India's purchase of oil. Mr. Zelensky had told Indian journalists in Kyiv last month that if Indians changed their attitude towards Russia, the war would end. Bangladesh sends protest note against Amit Shah's speech in Jharkhand. Union Home Minister Amit Shah. The protest note from Dhaka came after the Union Home Minister had referred to the issue of influx into the India from the neighborhood. Bangladesh on Monday, September 23, 2024, lodged a strong protest against what it described as highly deplorable remarks made by the Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah during his visit to the Jharkhand last week. In a protest note handed over to the High Commission of India in Dhaka, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Bangladesh said the comments by Mr. Shah caused a deep sense of hurt in Bangladesh. While lodged a strong protest against the highly deplorable remarks reportedly made by the Union Home Minister of India, Mr. Amit Shah, about Bangladeshi nationals during his recent visit to Jharkhand, India, said the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Bangladesh in a statement on Monday. International Monetary Fund to begin talks with the Sri Lanka government led by President Disanyake. Anura Kumara Disanyake, former President Ranil Wickremesinghe led government was negotiating with the International Monetary Fund for the release of the third tranche of the $2.9 billion facility when the presidential election was announced in the July month. The International Monetary Fund on Tuesday, September 24, 2024, said it will discuss the timing of the next review of Sri Lanka's loan program and looks forward to working with the new government headed by the President Anurag Kumara Dissanayake. We look forward to working together with the President Dissanayake and his team toward the building on hard-won gains that have helped put Sri Lanka on the path to economic recovery since entering one of its worst economic crises in 2022, the Washington-based lender said in a statement. Biden-Harris met United Arab Emirates leader Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed on Sudan, Middle East. United States President Joe Biden and Democratic presidential nominee and Vice President Kamala Harris. In a joint statement after their meeting, Joe Biden and Sheikh Mohammed said they shared a concern about risk of imminent atrocities as the fighting continues in Sudan's war-torn Darfur region. United States President Joe Biden met United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan on Monday, September 23, 2024, for the talks of conflicts in the Middle East and Sudan, despite concerns over the Gulf powers' own role in the Sudan conflict. Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris also met the Emirati leader at the White House, the first ever visit in Washington by a president of the oil-rich monarchy. Albania plans Sufi Muslim microstate within its borders. The Prime Minister of Albania, Edi Rama speaks to the United Nations General Assembly during the Summit of the Future on September 22nd, 2024 at the United Nations headquarters. The teeny Vatican-like enclave within Albania's capital Tirana will serve as the political home for Bektashi Muslims. Albania plans to establish a sovereign Muslim microstate within a borders run by a Sufi sect known for promoting religious harmony and dialogue, Prime Minister Edi Rama announced. The teeny Vatican-like enclave within Albania's capital Tirana will serve as the political home for Bektashi Muslims, the fourth largest religious community in Albania after Sunni Muslims, Orthodox Christians and Catholics. Once again, Israeli airstrikes in the Lebanon highlights 356 killed, including 24 children, over 1,000 injured as Israeli airstrikes hit about 800 locations in the Lebanon. Smoke blows from the site of an Israeli airstrike on eastern areas of the Baalbek in Bekaa Valley on September 23, 2024. The Israeli military says it was widening an aerial offensive against what it says are Hezbollah weapon sites in the southern and eastern Lebanon. Civil life block now closed. Israeli strikes on Monday, September 23, 2024, killed more than 350 Lebanese in the deadliest barrage since 2006 Israel-Hezbollah war, as the Israeli military warned residents in the southern and eastern Lebanon to evacuate their homes ahead of widening air campaign against Hezbollah. The airstrike hit wide areas in the southern and the northern Lebanon. The Israeli military said in a struck 800 targets in Lebanon as it steps up pressure against the Hezbollah militant group. Hezbollah declares open-ended battle of reckoning with Israel. The army announced the strikes on the social media platform X, posting a photo of what is said was the military chief, Lieutenant General Herzi Halvivi, approving additional attacks from the military headquarters in Tel Aviv. Hindustan Times also states that Lebanon nearly 500 killed in the Israelis' biggest airstrike on a Hezbollah since Gaza war. United Nations chief alarmed top dates. Smokes rise amid ongoing cross-border hostilities between Hezbollah and the Israeli forces in the Tyre, southern Lebanon, September 23, 2024. Israel-Lebanon clashes. Nearly 500 people were killed across the southern Lebanon after the Israel launched its biggest aerial offensive against Iran-backed Shiite militant group Hezbollah. Since the beginning of war in Gaza in October 7, Lebanese health ministry said around 1,650 people were wounded and about 100 women and children were among the dead. In a first railways to long lease prime plot at Mahalakshmi to private developers. Mumbai, India, September 23, 2024, open railway plot at Mahalakshmi in Mumbai, India on Monday, September 23, 2024. Indian Railways has identified the first piece of the railway in Mumbai to be leased out for 99 years to be developer. This over 2-acre empty plot neighboring the infamous Shakti Mills is located in Mahalakshmi, faces the race course and is parallel to the Western Railways line. Supreme Court directs Delhi government to decide on remission Pilia of live convict within 3 weeks. A bench headed by Justice A.S. Oka said now the difficulty will not arise after it was informed by the Delhi government that the new chief minister has taken over. Supreme Court on Monday directed the Delhi government under the new chief minister Atishi to decide on the remission failure of a life convict within 3 weeks after the court had earlier expressed disappointment over the decision being delayed due to the then chief minister Arvind Kejriwal's inability to sign on official files while in jail in the Delhi excise case. Data flags high COVID-19 toll in Gujarat than official count. Both 2020 and 2021 were COVID-19 pandemic years, and the data shows the intensity of the disease was highest during April to May months of 2021. In the Gujarat, 7,25,573 people died in 2021, in an increase of 38.5% as compared to 2020, shows the state government data on births and deaths, with the official attributing to increased COVID-19 pandemic. Sensex crosses 85,000 for the first time. Nifty at a fresh record high. Stock market today, a bird flies past the screen displaying the Sensex results on the facade of Bombay Stock Exchange, a building in Mumbai. Sensex and Nifty reached new record highs for the fourth straight session today, September 2024, as the Indian benchmark indices continued their upward momentum following the significant rate cut by the Federal Reserve last week. Building Stock Exchange Metal Index up 2%, while oil and gas powered up 0.5% each. However, IT Index down 0.5%. Now, from the business point of view, nearly 93% of the individual traders incurred losses in F&O between financial year 2022 and financial year 2024. SEBI study during financial year 2022 to 2024. 1.13 crore unique individual traders in F and MPO segment incurred as combined net loss, that is the trading loss inclusive of transaction costs of rupees 1.81 lakh crore in F&M, the SEBI study said. The study showed that just 7.3% of individual F&O traders made a profit over the period of 3 years, and only 1% of the managed earned profits were 1 lakh rupees after adjusting for transaction costs. Close to 93% or 9 out of the 10 individual traders in the equity, futures and options F&O segment incurred losses with the aggregate loss exceeding rupees 1.8 lakh crore between financial year 2022 and financial year 2024. A Securities and Exchange Board of India SEBI study showed while individuals made losses in F&O, the FPI's foreign portfolio investors and proprietary traders earned profits. During the year financial year 2022-2024, 1.13 crore unique individual traders in F&O segment incurred a combined net loss, that is trading loss including of transaction cost of rupees 1.81 lakh crore in the F&O, the SEBI study said. Use urban solid waste for sustainable highways, road ministry in the states. In its direction, the ministry laid on the successful utilization of the inert material in the construction of the embankment in its two pilot projects, D&D Sonha Super of Delhi Mumbai Expressway and Ahmedabad Dolra Expressway. The construction of highway requires a huge amount of soil, which at times is required to be procured from the soil excavated from the agricultural fields. Will push thermal till 2035 to meet the power demand, then the reverse of for net zero power minister Qatar. Peak demand to surge by 80% to 458 gigawatts by 2032. A view of the Nabha thermal plant at Rajpura in the district Patiala. Going towards the world news, including Israel, Hezbollah war live updates after 492 killed. Netanyahu urges Lebanese civilians to evacuate, says Hezbollah using as a human shield. Gunman found guilty of murder in Colorado supermarket massacre faces life imprisonment. Megyn Kelly critics Thin Ozempic Oprah or Kamala Town Hall. I misfed Oprah. Iran accuses Israel of seeking a wider Middle East conflict, warns of traps leading to war. The United States to deploy additional troops to Middle East and aim at rising violence between the Israel and Hezbollah. Israeli airstrikes on Hezbollah, nearly 500 killed in an Israeli airstrike in Lebanon as escalation intensifies. Going to science and tech, we have that California becomes the latest state to restrict student smartphone use at school. This new law will help students focus on academics, social developments, and the world in front of them, not their screens when they are in school, Newsom said in a statement. California government Gavin Newsom has signed a law requiring school districts to restrict some students' phone use. School districts in California will have to create rules restricting students' smartphone use under a new law. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom signed on Monday. The legislation makes California the latest state to try to curb student phone access in an effort to minimize the distraction in the classroom and address the mental health impacts of the social media of the children. Florida, Louisiana, Indiana, and several other states have passed laws aimed at restricting student phone use at school. New United States rule will require GM Ford to halt imports of cars they build in China, officials say. The rule would also affect other automakers selling or building vehicles in the United States, such as Volvo Cars and BYD. General Motors and Ford Motor would need to stop importing vehicles to the United States from China under a proposed rule cracking down on Chinese software and hardware. United States Commerce Department official told the Reuters. General Motors and Ford Motor would need to stop importing vehicles to the United States from China under a proposed rule cracking down on Chinese software and hardware. A United States Commerce Department official told Reuters Monday. The rule would also affect other automakers selling or building vehicles in the United States, such as Volvo Cars and BYD. Tech giants Google, Nvidia to enhance artificial intelligence-focused investments in India. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended a gathering of the Indo-American Community of USA (IACU) in New York City, US, September 22, 2024. Technology giants Google and Nvidia will enhance their engagement in India with more focus on leveraging artificial intelligence technology in the country, top officials of the companies said on Monday. Technology giants Google and Nvidia will enhance their engagement in India with more focus on leveraging artificial intelligence technology in the country, top officials of the companies said on Monday after meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Graphics Processing Unit (GPU) Major Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang said on the Prime Minister has always been keen on learning about artificial intelligence's potential and opportunities for India. Massive Greenland landslide sent seismic waves around the Earth for 9 days. Icebergs are seen at the mouth of the Jacobshavn Ice Fjord during a sunset near Inuit, Greenland, September 16, 2021. A melting glacier led to a planet-wide quake, and it may not be the last. On September 16, 2023, several seismic stations worldwide detected by a bizarre signal. Earthquakes are not rare. In 2023 alone, 1,712 earthquakes of the magnitude 5 or more were registered worldwide. One to remember. But these seismic waves are puzzling. The signatures clearly indicated that earthquakes had not caused them, and reverberations lasted for a staggering 9 days. Experts in Hyderabad discussed recent trends in cybersecurity and emerging technologies. Speakers at a seminar throw light on IoT, artificial intelligence, and machine learning use of augmented reality and virtual reality in enhancing users' experiences by creating immersive environments for education. A day-long seminar on the recent trends in cybersecurity, organized jointly by the CDSC Hyderabad and Commissionerate of Collegiate Education (CCE) Andhra Pradesh, discussed the emerging technologies, their applications, and their impact on various industries. The seminar, organized in a hybrid mode on September 23 to Monday, was attended by principals, faculty, and students. APCCE Commissioner Paula Bhaskar presided over the conference, while Ministry of Electronics and Informational Technology, New Delhi Additional Secretary Bhuvanesh Kumar delivered a keynote address. In the report's first case of clade first variant of Mpox. Condition of the patient stable. Status Union Health Ministry. India has reported its first case of the clade first variant of Mpox, which According to health ministry sources, has been confirmed in a 38-year-old youth who landed in Kerala last week from the United Arab Emirates. The youth was admitted to the Government Medical College Hospital in Malappuram, Manjari on Mondays last after he developed symptoms of the disease. The World Health Organization, who declared mpox as a global public health emergency again in August month of 2024 due to the spread of new and deadlier strain of the virus clade 1b. Blood test could identify children at risk of obesity-related conditions. Lipid analysis suggests findings published in the journal Nature Medicine contested the common idea that cholesterol is a leading cause of obesity. Related complications in the children, including fatty liver, the research team said. A blood test could help identify children at risk of the conditions such as diabetes and heart disease because of being obese. By looking beyond the cholesterol and assessing a broader range of lipid molecules, according to a new study, lipids have been traditionally thought to be a fatty acids in the body, either good or bad cholesterol or triglycerides, which circulate in the bloodstream and are most common type of the fats in the body. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, whose full name was Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, birth anniversary 14 April 1891 up to 6 December 1956, who was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and a political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India from the Constitutional Assembly debates, served as the Law and Justice Minister in the first cabinet of the Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after the renouncing Hinduism. After graduating from Elphinstone College, University of Bombay, Ambedkar studied economics at Columbia University and the London School of Economics, receiving doctorates in 1927 and 1923, respectively, and was among the handful of Indian students to have done so at either institution in the 1920s. He also trained in the law at Gray's in London. In his early career, he was an economist, professor, and a lawyer. His later life was marked by his political activities. He became involved in campaigning negotiation for partition publishing journals, advocating political rights and social freedom for Dalits, and contributing to the establishment of the State of India. In 1956, he converted to Buddhism, initiated mass conversions of Dalits. In 1990, the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award, was posthumously conferred on Ambedkar. The salutation, Jai Bhim, used by followers, honors him. He is also referred to by the nickname Baba Sahib, meaning the respected father. B.R. Ambedkar says a famous quotation, as he said, that life should be great rather than long. Okay, thank you.